As we today in the healthcare system see many things go on throughout our lives, we've been fortunate enough here in the US to have access to healthcare. Others, mostly in third world countries, have not been as fortunate as we are. Doctors Without Borders is a nonprofit organization that helps provide healthcare to those in third world countries in times of need. According to the Doctors Without Borders website, Doctors Without Borders help care for people in times of war, conflict, etc., in more than 70 countries. Doctors Without Borders treats many types of illnesses, all the way from vaccinations, tuberculosis, maternal care, COVID 19, access to medication, and so much more. Access to medication is huge. Many third world countries don't have access to it due to these areas being poor or on the poverty line. Doctors Without Borders is there to help those gain easier access to medical care in order to be in better health for everyone. According to Doctors Without Borders, only 1/4 of the world has access to medication, which is a really scary thought. Sometimes the organization can't give them medicine since it's too expensive, or the medicine is no longer produced, so they try and find new ways to help people in these third world countries receive these medications. Maternal care is another huge problem in third world countries, as many people are malnourished, especially when it comes to a mother and her child. Both are heavily dependent on one another in order to both be in good health. Vaccinations are also a huge thing. They help us make sure that we don't catch any diseases, as we also all go to the doctor when we're younger to get our shots. We also get those vaccinations to protect us from certain illnesses that we might catch on later in life. In third world countries, they don't have access to that. So they really need these vaccinations in order to protect themselves since they are less immune to those types of illnesses. As we explored some of the problems in third world countries, here are some ways we can help. As any organization, whether it's nonprofit or charity, they will obviously ask for monetary donations, but they also encourage volunteers and supplies as well. Even getting the word out is great, so that way others can be informed of the problem at hand here. Monetary donations are always great. You can give a monthly donation or do a one-time donation at any cost. Volunteers are always needed in order to lend a helping hand and can see the problems firsthand in order to inform others of what's going on. Getting the word out is great too. Doing the research on what the organization does helped me learn so much, and being informed is the best way to teach others too. As you know the ways to help out, here's how it can benefit some people in need. The best way all the information will benefit is those from third world countries, as they're the ones who really need the access to healthcare. It gives them easier access and go on to live healthier lives. They will be able to get easier access to medicine for when they get dangerously sick. They won't just have to wait it out. Vaccinations will also be easier to obtain so that they don't pass on tuberculosis, measles, malaria, etc., not only through the air, but through each other as well. Maternal care will be easier to access, so that way women in third world countries will have easier pregnancies, labor delivery, and postpartum, not only for the mother, but the child or children as well. Doctors Without Borders is a great nonprofit organization that needs our help. With easier access to healthcare, everyone can be healthier and find more ways to do better for the healthcare system. Doctors Without Borders helps out medical care in more than 70 countries, which is crazy to think. So, if you can, go donate. They're just asking for money. They need supplies and volunteers too. The more we can get on board, the more change we can make into the healthcare system.